welcome back to MorganicK. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. If you are new here, go ahead and click subscribe. And if you are not new here, welcome back. Today's video is going to be simple, sweet, to the point, or at least I'm going to try. But today I'm going to show you guys a basic refrigerator pantry starter pack if you are interested in starting a plant-based lifestyle or entertaining one. And I just want to show you guys how easy it is, and to show you guys that you probably already have half of the things that you need in your fridge or pantry already, and the only thing you need to get started is that mindset. But we'll work on that later, so let's get started. So first things first, I like to order things by the way that you would walk into your grocery store. So the essentials are right in front of you. So don't skip the produce aisle. Don't do it. Basically, the bulk of your shopping cart should be these things over here. And these things over here are the least expensive. You want your greens. You need your greens. You need your greens to make you regular. What does that mean? Use the bathroom on the daily, maybe twice a day, okay? That is, I feel like, the key to success. Greens. So you have kale. I think these are like staples, kale or spinach, either or both. Put them in your fridge. Use these babies. You can put them in cooked food. You can make them with sandwiches. Kale is a little harder to cook if you're not used to kale because it is a very rough green, but that's the greens you need, the roughage, okay? But usually I roast these, but we'll get into how do we cook these foods in later videos. But I just want to show you guys what you should buy. Then you have your extracurricular greens. So these are my extracurriculars. I love celery, and celery is very versatile. These you could snack with. You can dip in some peanut butter. I know some people may say that's nasty. Don't knock it until you try. Okay, and then you have your cucumbers. They're very versatile green. These are like, you can put these in your water, like if you like infused waters. I love these on sandwiches. Like, use the greens that you normally like and reach for at the grocery store and just get that in bulk. Like, don't think of these as options. These are necessities. Just change the mindset. That's all. And then we have our basics. Now, this is not so basic. So this is Bib lettuce, and this I think is really good for sandwiches. I'm just trying this out, but get your romaine, get your regulars, okay? The spring green mix, do all that, because that's gonna get you right. So another essential is cauliflower. A lot of plant-based or vegan recipes call for cauliflower. You have your buffalo cauliflower wings. You have Alfredo pasta that is a cauliflower sauce base. You have macaroni and cheese that you can use with cauliflower. Get it and put it in your fridge, and we'll work on the recipes later. Okay, so a lot of these you probably already have in your fridge. So we have tomatoes. Your girl loves some tomatoes. You have, I know everything about to fall out, but it's cool. You have green, red bell peppers. If you're not cooking with red and green peppers, what are you cooking? Okay. Potatoes. Potatoes are essential, but let's just try reaching for the healthier version. So you want to reach for your red potatoes or sweet potatoes because those are your healthier versions. But if you have white potatoes in your fridge, use that, because usually when you are trying to transition into a plant-based or vegan diet, you are finding yourself a lot more hungry because you're not eating meats and like heavier foods. You're eating water-based foods, and you're finding that it's harder to get full. So you are going to reach for your carbs, but if you are reaching for carbs, just make sure it's the healthier option. Then you're going to just have your simple onions. You want to have your regular sweet onion or your purple onion. Again, if you're not cooking with onions, what are you cooking? So boom, we have our fruits. I actually think, okay, so tomatoes and avocados, those are fruits too. Yes, I'm aware, but okay, let's keep moving. These are your snacks. We're gonna talk about chips and stuff later, but really we should go and reach for fruits when we're feeling a little snacky. And your girl is always snacky. Trust me, I get it. So I'm talking to myself here, but we really should be reaching for fruits when we're feeling snacky. So get your favorite fruits. Whatever you normally eat in the morning, get those. You have pineapple, you have watermelon, banana, oranges. plums. So also what's really good to have, I know, where did this come from? Frozen fruits. And again, I'm pretty sure a lot of people already have those things because I think smoothies are one of the things that I see a lot of people drinking and eating in the morning. So keep doing that. These are kind of the only things I feel like people are going to actually replace. So, you know, if you're drinking cow's milk in 2020, I promise there's no judgment passed, but let's go ahead and swap the cow's milk out for an almond milk. You have so many different types of plant-based milks out there on the market. You can have cashew milk, hemp milk, coconut milk, oat milk. I like the Chobani oat milk also. There's so many different ones. So let's just go ahead and make that easy transition, okay? This is one of the brands that I do like, Khalifa Farms or Khalifa Farm. Shout out to them. Sponsor me in the next video. This is probably one of the major changes, and let me just give y'all a close-up because this is my favorite. I was a mayonnaise girl when I ate regular mayonnaise, and today, still a mayonnaise girl. A lot of people are like, I hate mayonnaise. Well, I would try this if you are one of those people, because this is the bee's knees. I do get the soy-free version because I do really like to stay away from soy in abundance because I find a lot of products already carry soy. So everything in moderation, but I do like to do the soy-free version of mayonnaise. Sorry, veganese. And then same thing for my butter. So this is the Earth Balance butter. This is the soy-free version. This is very easy to find in your local grocery store. And that will probably be another change you would have to make to your regular grocery list, is just switching from a dairy butter to a plant-based butter. All right, so I'm really reluctant to show this, but, big but, if you are finding that eggs are like your world, Just Egg, I'm yelling. Just Egg has you covered, okay? Now this is a very specialty item, and I'm just gonna do a quick thing on that. When you're trying to transition into a plant-based diet, vegan diet, I will suggest not going crazy with specialty items. This I would consider a specialty item. I would say every week when you go grocery shopping, give yourself one specialty item to buy for that week, because you're not sure, for one, if you like it, and for two, these are expensive. This one jar is $5.99. Yeah, we're not doing this all the time. This is not what we're doing, but this is a treat. Very many ways to substitute egg, and you have garbanzo bean flour, which is a lot cheaper. It's better for you. But yeah, so quick plug to Just Egg, but this is not a necessity. Again, I'm reluctant to show you this, but again, if you find that you are going to be lost without cheese, give yourself one specialty item per week to try. Now cheese, vegan cheese, y'all, me and it do not mix. The field roast vegan cheese, the Chow Creamy Original, is the only vegan cheese that I can say that I actually like. Everything else, Daya, what's the other one? This Follow Your Heart. It's not for me. It is not for me. So I find myself just like getting into the habit of not wanting cheese, and I'm good. I've been able to, like, a big substitute for me for cheese, and it might sound weird, is avocado. It's creamy. It has, I don't know, it's just a really good substitute for me. I'm gonna tell you, cheese was the hardest thing for me to give up. And so I think that's why I'm really having a hard time finding a vegan cheese that I do like a shredded cheese, but this sliced cheese is good. But I really probably just looking for the real thing, and I'm not gonna get it. So let's just leave it out the door. All right, so we're away from the fridge aisle, and we're gonna go into your pantry. Again, I'm sure you have most, if not everything, already that's here in your pantry ready to go. So you need necessity, tomato sauce. Like, I'm not sure what household doesn't carry tomato sauce, but if you don't have it, go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and get that. Any tomato sauce on hand. You're gonna make pasta often, you're gonna make stews often, chilies often. You need that tomato sauce. Another very, very important thing to have is beans in abundance. Okay, you need your beans. Now you can choose between canned beans or dry beans. Obviously, dry beans are the healthier version, but canned beans are faster, easier. They're going to get you a meal in 5 minutes rather than probably 24 hours. Because if you don't soak these babies and if you don't pre-boil these babies, you'll be eating rocks for dinner. Okay, great. Another reluctance to show on camera are these beans. So I'm not turning around the brand, but these are chickpeas. We're gonna ignore the brand name, but these are chickpeas, and chickpeas, you need peas, babies. Canned or dry. Get some chickpeas. There's a lot of recipes that call for chickpeas. Chickpeas will save your life. Canned vegetables. Canned vegetables, I'm sure you already have them in your arsenal, so keep those on deck. These are very cheap. Stack them up. They're non-perishable items, so get those. Okay, so I'm making seasonings and those types of things a different video, but I do think this is important to have in your kitchen as well. This is also a good substitute for cheesy flavor. This is nutritional yeast, and this is actually a really good, I would say supplement for like B12, because when you're not getting B12 from like meat, protein, and things like that, you can replace it with nutritional yeast. Last but not least, you have your dry goods. So you have rice. I don't think I need to say too much about that, but also try getting brown rice. This is white rice. I'm speaking to myself when I'm asking for a healthier version, because I love me some white rice, don't get me wrong, but try getting brown rice. Then you have your flour. You need flour regardless of what diet you have. You need flour. Again, try to get like a coconut flour or garbanzo bean flour versus your white flour, but that's a transition we can make together. And then you have oats. Now, if you're like me, I love oatmeal. If you follow my Instagram, I think I spoke to you guys about my love for oatmeal. And then you have pasta. Again, so like this is a red lentil based pasta, and this is a regular pasta. So like I said, like really try going for the healthier version. When you like carbs, like I do try to replace them with like a red lentil pasta versus a regular pasta. You want some nuts, and I don't know if you guys already eat nuts, but like this is also very important. This is a lot of your nutrients, like pepitas or like pumpkin seeds. Cashews are very important to have as well. Not only to snack on, but like cashews are a base for a lot of different recipes as well. And then you need bread. A lot of bread are already vegan, if believe it or not. And here's the trick to find out. You look at the back of the ingredients list, and you don't even have to look at the ingredients. You go all the way to the bottom, and it'll say at the very last, at the bottom of the paragraph, it'll say contains ... That contains sentence is going to include any allergens that include pretty much eggs or milk. And that's all you need to know. A lot of things have soy lecithin, and that also confuses me because it sounds like leche, and that's milk in Spanish. And I'm like, is it vegan or not? It's vegan. Soy lecithin is vegan. But also, if you are scared, don't get it. Just go to a different option. But there are a lot of breads that are already vegan. I love the Dave's Killer Bread, but it's very expensive. So do what you have to do. Get the inexpensive bread that's already vegan. All right, so that's the end of this video. I hope that this was helpful, and it showed you that this lifestyle is not hard. And also, if you're not actually interested in switching completely over to a plant-based lifestyle, but you are interested in like meatless Mondays or I don't know, use this to your advantage, use this to however you would like to use this information. But I do hope that this was informative. In my future videos, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I use these things throughout my day, throughout my week to eat. And I'm going to try my best not to deviate from these ingredients that I did show you, just so that I can show you that this thing can be done. I have been in this thing for about, I want to say 3 years, 2 years, and I've come to a point where I don't crave meat, or I don't crave cheese, or I don't crave anything outside of a plant-based diet. But I'm starting from ground zero with you all on camera, and so that I can show you guys that we can do this together. I hope that you guys will take this journey with me. That's the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, again, subscribe for more. Peace.